Um, from the last 2 days we have been hearing, excellent presentations on research and extension angles of agricultural information systems and various solutions, by using different technologies, platforms and all. And here is a project where I would like to emphasize on a project where we integrate different technology platforms and we identify the people and we deliver the information. We reach to them by using different technology platforms. It's basically an integrated solution. I would like to start with one of the feedback recently we got from one of the user. He says, we are amazed to see a government establishment is responding in a very faster way. Normally, in the extension front, people have a comment that the delay on response is one of the key point. So this is one example we had, and this is what we believe on the quality of the service and the responsiveness. That's how the design is heading to. And basically, this is a multimodal approach. This is an integrated multimodal delivery systems. This project is funded by Government of Kerala, and it's conceived by IIIT in Kerala. And we launched in 2006. From the last 6 years, we have been running. The objective was to provide the right agricultural information at the right time and to right people in the right context. We have been talking about the right since yesterday. And this is the information aggregation and multimodal delivery approach. In the top, we have different information providers like Kerala Agricultural University is one of our core partner in providing content. Then we have Department of Agriculture, and we have Agricultural University, of course. Then we have ICR institutions and a lot of other research stations in Kerala. And this is what we do by using terms of technology integration and technology platforms and processing in IIITM. We have a data center there. And this is the modes on which we reach to the people, like we have tele-advisory services, even we are supporting the Kisan call center as well as a secondary call center. And we have an SMS-based solutions. And we have a television program, which is one of the major area on which we are reaching to the people, the large. Then we have an online service, of course. Recently we have started, thanks to Google, and we started the country's first online branded video channel. And what we do basically is some of the best farming practices. This is what we cover. First, disease management, local weather, market information, research highlights, government schemes, policies, and much more. And we cover almost all the areas, all the districts in Kerala, and we collect the information, we process it, and this is the data center at IIIT. Then this is the way on which we reach. And Ashaya, yesterday Dr. Ratan from Kerala IT Mission was talking about Ashaya. And this is one of the major access points where farmers can seek the information. And Kisan, the information is most accessible through this kiosk. We have portal, television, telephonic channel, and SMS based. And these are some of the core services going on now. I'll touch upon a few things, especially we are talking about, Dr. Rao has already mentioned about the spatial information systems and all. I'll just touch upon or some of the online services, including WebGIS based solutions. And this is the Kisan Kerala portal. Is a multilingual portal. You can even ditto version is available in Malayalam as well. If you look at this, one of the core services we are offering is an expert system called a fertilizer recommendation system for Kerala. The objective is to help the farmers to get a recommendation for the integrated management of their farm. We are facing one problem in Kerala. Actually, this is a service we launched a couple of months back. In Kerala, the issue was again something to do with the system. Like, the farmers who give the soil samples to the laboratory, and it takes minimum 3 to 4 months to get the result back. This was the, delay in processing. This was a major problem we have faced in Kerala. So we thought how to bridge this gap by using some of the ICT systems. What we have done is, now the processing time was, we bridge the gap like from the 3 months to 3 days. Like the moment you give a soil samples to the soil testing lab, they do the soil processing. The same day it will be available on the central database. The farmers will get an email or SMS alert by using their one of the key. And by using the key, they could take a recommendation for their preferred crops instantly and in their in the local language itself. It's one of the centralized data archive we have in Kerala. Around 18,000 from the last 3-4 months, around 18,000 recommendations are being generated for different crops. And this is how it works. the farmers submit the soil samples to their local tissue panchayat office, and then it goes to the district soil testing lab. Around 15 soil testing labs are there across the state, and all these labs are connected to our data center via broadband. Then when the data is submitted, and the soil testing labs, when they submit the data, they update the data to the central server, and the moment it gets start computation and analysis, it goes to the people back through the recommendation. They could choose any crop based on their location, based on their soil parameters. This is how it typically looks like. This is an interface where the soil testing lab will update the data to the central soil testing, up to the data server. And this is the district-wise recommendations we have generated from the last couple of months, around 16,000 plus recommendations. And this is how typically reports looks like. So here the computations are being done, the recommendations are being generated based on the land size, based on the crop, based on the agroclimatic zone, based on the soil properties, and so on and so forth. And this is another tool which we have been working, like online tool for they can interact with the scientist. Again, this is a multilingual solution. They could use a Unicode-based approach we have. They can send a question to us, and our maximum response time is 24 hours. Even you can try. I suggest you can even try that. Our people will get back to the farmers within 24 hours. And we have done around 18,000 queries from the last several months. And the good thing about this application is like all the questions we have answered is available on the portal as a generic archive. Now, if you want to really ask a question, the system recommends that you first go through the FAQ, which is available. And if it doesn't satisfy your requirement, you could post the question. Sometimes to avoid the duplication of the questions, and it will to save your time as well. And most of the cases we give the answers the same day itself. And this is the archive we can browse on. And this is another important components which we are working. One of the second delivery mode where we use the television network. We use one of the number one satellite channel in Kerala is called Asianet. It's got a global reach. We have finished around 298 weeks telecast from the last 5.7 years. And based on the public demand, now they offer 2 repeat telecasts by channel. We are reaching around 38 people on every week. And again, what we offer is like best practices and success stories and different advisory services, market analysis and things. And this is how we do, and the entire program is done in-house. We have our own crew team, and they do, and this entire thing is done by the agriculture scientists. Plus, basically it's a combination of agri plus it's a marriage between the agri and IT guys, and they supervise the entire production process. Like we have a pre-production process, field production, and post-production. The entire thing is done by our own studio. We have our own camera crew team. They go, and we have our own production facilities, and this is how we make the programs. And if you look at this figure, Asianet is the number one channel in Kerala. It has the highest viewership and highest channel share. That's the reason why we choose Asianet. And we ensure that it reaches to maximum people. And we are supporting the tele-advisory service. Why we start tele-advisory? Because soon after the telecast we get a lot of queries related to that. So we started to giving answers based on telecast. So it become an advisory service. So we do that service as well. And we are talking about. I know that I have to take 2 minutes. We are talking about SMS-based solutions as well. And right now we have. If you look at the Kerala, this is the mobile penetration and the mobile infrastructure we have in Kerala. The latest figures based on 2009, we have around 149 mobile subscribers, and the other end we have around 57 lakhs fixed phone subscribers. So the density, somebody was talking in the morning, the national level density is 31%, but in Kerala if you look at it, it's 42 per 100. And the monthly growth is around 3.5%. So this is this is an opportunity for us, and we are trying to reach to the people. And right now we are offering a push-based service, and very soon we'll be launching a pull-based as well. And Kerala government is now launching a mobile platform and the governance platform where we'll be using the platform to reach a pull-based service as well. And this is thanks to Google and the country's first online internet video channel we have launched. It's a branded channel. And this is, you could see this is a branded channel, is with a branded label, and it's as per the Google, it is the first in the world, they say, on agriculture. Right now we have around 150 videos right now uploaded. It's a long duration, even some of the videos are more than 1 hour. You could stream to, it's a telecast quality video. Whatever we have telecast videos is archived in this Google now. And we have a tie-up with Google now, it's absolutely free, you could download, see, you can see the rating. You know, why we started this service, I'll take 2 more minutes if you don't mind. The reason is like, soon after the telecast, people ask how to prepare a borrow mix. The simple question. You give them a reply back by using a 2-page text. We know that, it doesn't understand them. And if you give them a, whatever the explanation, basically the compositions used in a borrow mix. So if you can, the same thing you can give to them by 3 minutes video clip. So that's the beauty of it. So you could say some of the things like, so most of the success stories, best practices and scientific techniques are available, archived under this Google. You can go and watch this. It's around 2 lakhs download we have from the last several months. And right now there's around 115 videos. We are covering around agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries and allied sectors. Our target is to have 300 videos at the end of this year. And this is just to supplement with what Dr. Rao said, and thanks to Dr. Balaji and thanks to NIP, we are working on a project on a component 2, and we are giving a web-based solutions, GIS solutions for spatial, soil health information system. When you talk about the GIS, there's a fear, people that, okay, you need to have a heavy infrastructure, you need to invest a lot on your licensing and all. This is a solution where it's totally open. We use an open GIS solutions where I welcome anyone can interact, we can give you the solutions where you can use, you don't have a 0% cost in your GIS. But still you can give a web-based solutions to the people. This is an open solution we are offering. We have done a work for under NIP for the Karnataka region. This is developed with open architecture, highly scalable. It's OGC compliant, and that means Open Geospatial Consortium compliant solution. It has the capability of dynamically linking information from multiple sources. Doesn't matter, any number of layers can be integrated, thereby avoiding the duplicating efforts and cost on data generation. And it's highly customizable, and we can give you the API where anyone can integrate the solutions. And this is an example where we use the WebGIS, Open WebGIS solutions for giving a weather forecast for Kerala. Whatever you're seeing is a weather points around 330 locations in Kerala we are covering now. This weather feed is coming from one of the European satellite. This is available open web. By integrating those weather feeds, we are integrating with the WebGIS, and now we are giving a solution. You could click on any of those points, you will get a weather forecast for 1 week. There are 3 parameters you would get. One is the temperature, one is the cloud cover, then you get a rainfall details for 1 week prediction. And the beauty of thing is this data is being refreshed every 3 hours.
Just 1 minute.
Please.
Cross-check with this data for some time?
Yes, sir. I'll come to that. We had a ground level check also. I'll just come into that at the end of the session. And here the example is the platform is available if any dynamic feeds can be integrated. For example, if tomorrow IMD comes with a dynamic feed like this, probably we can easily switch over to the IMD feed. So this is an example, the platform is available. And this is how it works. We have different themes you can integrate it. This is a geospatial integration API which we have developed, and we have a web-based visualization. This is an example we have done in collaboration with ICRISAT as a part of the NIP project, how WebGIS can be used to give soil health information for Karnataka. What we are seeing is the soil health information, the Dharwad districts, around 14,000 soil samples analyzed by ICRISAT is being integrated with this WebGIS platform. On each point, what you get is, apart from the, basic details, you get the entire soil property. And also we can set up a warning, and you can set up a parameters where you could set up a, crop advisory based on these. This is an example, and also it gives a terrain information, and if you click on this terrain, you will get a, terrain details as well. And some of the key achievements are like, this is one of the unique model we have used, the integrated approach, and this is self-explanatory, some of the things. And I would like to thank some of the core people who are being really helping us. For example, the Agriculture Production Commission of Kerala, and director of my Professor Srivatsan yesterday was talking to you on this, and some of my team. And I'd just like to say what this thing says. You can dream, you can create, design, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it requires people to make that dream reality. Thank you.